This tutorial is for 3rd grade, Module 5, Lesson 28. In this lesson, we're going to use tape diagrams to help us compare fractions that have been written in unit form. The directions say to shade the models to compare the following fractions and circle the larger fraction for each problem. The fractions I was given were 2/5 and 2/3. So I went ahead and shaded in each of those fractions. The first tape shows that it has been divided into 5 equal pieces, and I shaded in 2 of those. The second tape has been divided into 3 equal pieces to show thirds, and I shaded in 2 of those. So you can see that 2/3 is greater than 2/5 because it takes up more space on the tape diagram. Here's another example. This time I'm comparing 2/10 to 2/8. The 2/10 that I shaded in are smaller than the 2/8. So we'll say that 2/8 is greater than 2/10. In this question, we're comparing 3/4 to 3/8. So the 3/4 have been shaded on the top tape diagram and the 3/8 on the bottom. 3/4 is greater than 3/8. In fact, for every fourth I have 2/8. So you can see why 3/4 would be considered much larger than 3/8. If we look at these in fraction form, 3/4 and 3/8, the pattern that we're showing on this page is the greater your denominator, the smaller the piece. Since we have 3 of each piece, and 1/4 is greater than 1/8, then 3/4 would be greater than 3/8. So again, the larger the denominator, the smaller the piece. Let's look at one more question. This one says Becky and her twin sister Mallory each got matching piggy banks for their birthday. Becky filled 2/3 of her piggy bank with pennies. Mallory filled 2/4 of her piggy bank with pennies. Whose piggy bank has more pennies? And again, we'll use the tape diagram. So the tape will represent the whole piggy bank. So we'll show that label on each tape. And then we'll label each of those. We'll call the first one Becky's, and the second one Mallory's. Now, Becky filled her piggy bank 2/3 full of pennies. So I'll divide her tape into 3 pieces, and we'll shade in 2 of those to show 2/3. Mallory filled hers 2/4 of the way. So we'll divide that into 4 pieces and shade in 2/4. You can see since Becky's tape is filled in more than Mallory's tape, that she saved more money. So we'll say that Becky's bank has more pennies.